Jason Voorhees' darkest secrets finally revealed. Friday the 13th, the shadow of Crystal Lake, has always hidden an unspeakable evil. An evil so profound, it has spanned generations. Terrifying even the brave. Jason Voorhees, the name that echoes like an endless nightmare, is more than a serial killer in a hockey mask. He is the very embodiment of terror creature driven by revenge, pain, and a darkness no one has ever dared to fully unravel. But today, we will finally reveal Jason Voorhees' darkest secrets. The truths the movies don't tell. The stories that transformed a boy swallowed by death into an immortal monster. It all began with an outcast marked by tragedy. Jason was born with deformities and scorned by society, but his fate changed forever when he mysteriously drowned in Crystal Lake while his parents neglected his safety. What seemed like a tragic accident was the beginning of a curse. His mother, Pam Voorhees, driven mad by grief, began a bloody vendetta against all who approached that cursed place. But Jason didn't die that fateful night. Something darker gripped him, a supernatural force that kept him alive, buried beneath the lake's dark waters, waiting for the right moment to return. And when Jason resurfaced, he was no longer a boy, but an indestructible monster, driven by a single purpose: to kill those who invaded his territory. Avenging the cruel death he suffered, his disfigured face and iconic hockey mask hide more than scars. They conceal an abyss of pain and rage that no human could bear. His every step echoes like a grim warning. This is your end. But there's an even darker secret behind Jason Voorhees. Some say his soul is trapped between the world of the living and the dead, cursed to wander Crystal Lake eternally, unable to find peace. Others believe he was possessed by an ancient, evil spirit, which transformed him into the perfect weapon of destruction. This spirit is relentless, using Jason as an avatar of terror. A creature with no conscience, only pure, merciless destruction. What's truly frightening is that Jason isn't just a killer. He's a force of nature, immune to time, pain, and even death. Even after countless fatal wounds, he always returns, because the evil within him is stronger than any weapon or human threat. It's a curse that spans time, an endless cycle of blood and vengeance. A living legend who, every Friday the 13th, relives horror in its purest form. Jason doesn't stalk his victims on impulse. He hunts patiently, with precision. He knows where you are, what you're doing, even when you think you're safe. The darkness of the lake is his home, and the surrounding forest his silent domain. And if you hear the muffled sound of heavy breathing, slow, steady footsteps, you'd better run, because he's coming. Not to scare you, but to take your life. And what about the mask? It's not just a piece of old plastic. It's the symbol of death that accompanies Jason, the face of terror that paralyzes his victims. Beneath this mask lies a mutilated, almost unrecognizable face that tells a story of unimaginable suffering and cruelty. Every scratch, every crack, is a piece of the curse he carries. But perhaps Jason Voorhees' most terrifying secret is the idea that he is not alone. There are those who seek to control this creature, using occult rituals and dark magic to tame the monster and direct its fury. If this power falls into the wrong hands, the world could witness unprecedented disaster because Jason is a living weapon, a weapon that cannot be stopped, that cannot be saved. This is the raw, terrifying truth behind Jason Voorhees. More than just a movie character, he's an eternal symbol of terror. What happens when death, pain, and rage merge into something unstoppable. He's the nightmare that never ends, the face of Friday the 13th, the monster that lives in the shadows of our fear. If you dare to face this darkness, if you want to truly understand who Jason Voorhees is and what makes him so terrifying, stay tuned. Here at the Haunted Hour, we unravel the deepest mysteries of horror, bringing you the secrets no one dares to share. If you enjoyed this terrifying revelation, don't forget to subscribe to the Haunted Hour. Leave a comment telling us which Jason Voorhees movie scared you the most. And share this video with your horror-loving friends. Because fear is real, and Jason Voorhees is always lurking.